What's going on, y'all? It's your girl Lazy Eye and I'm back. Okay, and I'm here to say that it's still hot as ever outside and I'm still not enjoying it, but I figured we would do some get ready with me vibes. Even though we not going nowhere, get ready with me to go nowhere. So y'all can come, get your makeup, come chill. Let's see what we can cook up today. All right. So my face, let me just get these out the way. My face is already, like, my skincare and all that good stuff is done and finished with, because I've already been out in the world. I try to get out before it gets too hot, girl, because I can't. It be too hot for me. So I try to be out like 7, 8, 9, around like 10 o'clock. I'd be like, all right, it's enough. But yeah, I actually went and got my nails done. I try not to be so raggedy. So my face already has skincare. We just need to go in with a primer. So I guess we'll go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty. I feel like I've only used this like maybe just a few times. Not that many, as you can see. But I just take a brush and just kind of, get it in there like swimwear. I'm really not too picky about primers anymore. I know before I used to be like, it needs to be matte everything. I have really gotten away from like matte everything, just because like matte everything was drying my face out, having me looking crusty, okay? And I felt like my skin was producing more oil because I was trying to suck all the oil out. But this was allegedly the Tarte primer dupe. I don't know. I never bought the Tarte primer just because I was just like, y'all tripping on that price point. If you hear some noise in the background, it's my dog. She feels the need to eat and hydrate when I'm trying to film. She was taking a nap when I first sat down, and now she needs to hydrate. So if you hear anything, that would be her. So yeah. Anywho, yeah, so I never knew if this was actually a dupe. I do say it's a good primer. e.l.f. puts out pretty decent products from everything I've tried, so I'm not complaining too much about that. And I usually go into my eyebrows, a little spoolie. I've been so out of like the habit of doing makeup because here in Wisconsin we have, well, even before the mask mandate, I was wearing a mask. When wearing a mask, I just don't see the point in doing your makeup, because who's gonna see it? I mean, I guess you could do your eyebrows or like your eyes, but honestly the mask covers like all of this, so I just feel like it's a waste. But who am I, girl? Who am I? If you want to do a full face and go put a mask on, do it. Just make sure you put your mask on, okay? But yeah, so I'm so out of the routine of how I do my eyebrows, how I do my makeup in general. So kind of, I guess I've been just rebuilding it. My eyebrows, I don't go too crazy because y'all know, like, I obviously have plenty of eyebrow. So it's no need to be over here going Instagram eyebrow insane. I just kind of, little dab of do you. And this is the Benefit Brow Contour Pro. And this is the one where you get like the highlight and everything with it. So it's a pretty good tool, Benefit does pretty good with their brow products. I can't knock them on that. And then I just take the underside and just kind of highlight just a teensy. Cause let me look in my mirror for where is the mirror? That's not dirty. Oh, because this one is probably dirty too. So I always say, like, people are like, oh, what's your, they want to know how people do their brows. I feel like brows are so personal because everybody does them a little bit different or completely different. Some people don't even use the pencil, they use pomades. Girl, don't know how they are doing that, but you know, some people draw their whole brow on because they don't have brows or they don't like their brows. In essence, it's just really none of my business. So I just do what works for me, and then I just go in and blend it in so it doesn't be looking, so it don't be looking crazy. But yeah, today is, what is today? Today is Saturday, July 25th. Like, it's crazy to be even saying it's July 25th. Like, where is this year going? It is speeding. Like, my concept for time, I feel, is so bad because time has literally just zoomed. Oh Jesus, we done dropped the Mac. Okay, and we done dropped the foundation. It's a lot going on. Everybody would be okay if they would just stay in their seats. So usually after I go in with because why do I feel like I don't see it? Okay, so usually after I go in and do my eyebrows, y'all know I like to still do my eyes first, just because I just don't see no point in struggling. I am looking for my eye primer because where did she go? I have no idea. I can't even tell y'all where my eye primer is. This is crazy. What is this? All these drawers and I don't know where none of my stuff is. All right, I found it. We'll just grab one because the one I'm looking for is my MAC Painterly Pot and I don't know where it went. So we'll just go with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer, the anti-aging one, just to have something, girl, just to have something, because I don't know where my things are. Behoove me, truly. So I just go in with the same brush and just buff it in. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's literally just primer. Let me close that drawer. That was really of no help to me. And then today I'm thinking we will play around with some Juvia's Place shadows. I don't know why I haven't used these palettes more, but I actually really like them. I think they're really like gold vibes, really like summer vibes. So we'll do these. Like the Warrior 2 is all mattes. I remember when they came out with this palette, I was so geeked because Juvia's Place did not have an all matte palette. I had to think about it, like, did they? No, they didn't. And I feel like these some really good transition colors, or if you just honestly want to do a whole matte look, you could do that. And then this one, the Warrior, is like so gold vibes and I love it. So we're gonna play with that today. So I'm just gonna grab, these are like Wet n Wild brushes, you know the tea. And I'm gonna go in with, girl, because don't get me pronouncing these names. We're gonna go in with this color. And then I just knock the excess off. And I'm just gonna go in my crease, upper crease, whatever y'all call this. We're just gonna go right here. And we're not gonna do anything too crazy, like I said. I'm honestly going nowhere. Going to my living room. And then like that's kind of just all the saturation that I want for that one. We'll go on the other eye. Do the same thing. People are texting in the group chat, I can see. I can't be the only person who like will be sitting doing nothing, and then when they decide to do something, everybody wants to call, text, want some, need something. But yeah. Just gonna keep buffing them. I'm gonna grab my mirror just to make sure they're even. Because even though we're sitting in the house, still needs to be together. So that is good enough for me. The next color I'm gonna go into is gonna be the color right next to it. This dark brown one right here. Just kidding. We're not gonna go in with the dark brown one. We're gonna go in with this orange shade right here over the top. And I'm gonna use the same brush. Don't need all those brushes because who's cleaning them. And I just like to go at the very top right here to just kind of bring in a different color, like warm it up a little bit more. And we're good with that. I told y'all this look is about to be so simple. So the crease, upper crease, all of that good stuff is already done. And then I like to go in and do like the outer corner, which I usually always do dark. This is a Morphe brush and it's just kind of angled. It's angled and stained. And we'll go in with this color right here. This darker brown. And then I just literally go in the corner right here and blend it in. Just for a little dimensiones. And that's one thing I really do like about Juvia's Place eyeshadows. You don't have to work so hard to get color payoff. And I can honestly say that about all of their palettes. Like, you don't have to sit here and be like blend, 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 blend. Or build, 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 build. Because I really hate eyeshadows that you have to sit here and build and build and build and blend and blend and build and build and blend. I don't have time. Well, I have time, but y'all get the point. And then I'm just going to take a look in the mirror to make sure it's how I actually want it to look. And I always feel like one eye always looks better than the other eye. This eye to me always looks better than that eye. I don't know, maybe it's the angle. I'm just not too sure. But yeah, so that's pretty good. So we're done with the matte. We're gonna roll in with the Shimmy Shim Shims in the Warrior palette. And I'm thinking we will go in with, it's honestly so many decisions We can do a few colors. I'm just gonna spray my brush because I spray my brush for all my shimmers with my setting spray because I just feel like it makes everything better. And we're gonna do I don't know, it's so hard to pick. How about we do this one right here in the middle? And let's go. Look at that. Who? Pigmentation, honey. Pigmentation. And then I'm gonna just flip the brush to the other side, and I think I'm going to dip in to this one. I think I'm gonna dip into this one and like kind of blend them together. And I usually just turn my brush this way to kind of blend them. And then I'll go back and forth until they look presentable to me. And I'm gonna just take a little bit more of the darker shimmer, like that. And then I didn't even put any additional product on the brush that we use to do the crease, and I'm just gonna go back over and blend everything in together so we don't have any harsh lines or whatever. And I'm just fixing that corner so it doesn't look patchy and it's an even transition. So that's what we have. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my other eye off of camera. We will come back and do the base. We'll just keep on pushing, okay? All right, so I went ahead and finished both eyes, at least for the tops for now. It's looking pretty good or whatever. It's just a simple look. Y'all know I don't be into, well, I can be into those very detailed kind of looks, but that's not what today is about. We just kind of chilling and doing. So I thought I would revisit one of my favorite foundations, which is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup. That's what it say. And I did a review on this like long time ago. But I've been kind of just, when I do my makeup, going back through my foundations just to see, because like, I don't know, maybe because I've really been in the house, I feel like some of them don't match. So if this one don't match, you know why. But I really enjoyed this. Oh, this actually might be okay. And I wanted something lightweight. I didn't want to be going in with heavy duty because literally after I finish this makeup routine, I'm gonna go ahead and edit and get this posted for you guys, and then I'm gonna commence to taking all of this off because I'm honestly not going anywhere. Which is okay because I ran my errands for the day and it's supposed to be like 100 degrees today. Ooh, child, too hot for me, okay? I don't live a life like that. So I think this was just 2 pumps. And while I'm telling you guys, this is color 8.0. Just in case me and you are around the same color. There's a color reference. And this is just a sponge for Shopman's Head. Yeah, they're like $1. Wow, I think 2 pumps actually did it. And I think later today I'm gonna dye my hair, you guys, cause I'm bored. Bored and tired of having blonde hair. You know, if you were watching my videos around that time when I originally dyed my hair was ginger. Actually, this foundation looks a little light. I could be tripping, but we might have to really bronze it up because it's looking like from here to here. It's trying to tell on me. But yeah, back to what I was saying as far as my hair. When I originally dyed my hair, it was ginger. You know, like a redhead, as they would say. Like a ginger, like, no, a ginger. What am I saying? A ginger. And I loved it. And over time, it really switched to blonde. And I don't have anything against... Where did I get this foundation from? I try to put stuff back as I go. And I don't know where this one came from. Oh, that's because there's like other stuff in the way. But yeah, I don't have anything against blonde hair. I think it's actually been pretty cute and pretty fun to have. One thing I will say, I've had to trim my ends a lot because blonde hair on natural hair just tends to look raggedy at the end, and I hate that look. I hate it so much. So yeah, I keep my ends trimmed pretty well myself, but you can see like it's really just phasing out, and I'm glad because I'm tired. The concealer I'm going to use is Kokie Professional. It's their Be Bright Illuminating Concealer. I think I got this in like a Ipsy bag. This is color Golden Beige. It may be a little light for this foundation. I don't know. We'll see. Oh no, it's okay. I'm not going to put that much though. I'm not really a big fan of putting a ton of concealer underneath my eyes. It's not the move. I only put a little bit on my forehead, a little bit right here, and a tiny bit right there. That's all I do for that. Now just take the other end of the sponge and just kind of buff it on in. But yeah, it's time for a new hair look, a new hair vibe, and it's going to be purple, and I'm gonna do it. I'm one of those people, like, I will just about try any DIY. I've dyed my hair before, but it was a red that I did. I've never done purple. I'm just hoping my bathroom doesn't look like a complete and total mess. I have to be super, super, super careful. And yeah. And as you notice, I didn't really put any foundation on my nose because I wear glasses. So I honestly just kind of put only powder on my nose. It's super annoying when you wear glasses and like all that foundation cakes up on your spectacles. I hate it. My chair makes like these weird creaks. This foundation looks super light. My foundation colors in my collection are just really, really off, or at least it's looking off. We haven't set it yet, so it could be one of those things where we just need to set it. I'm gonna go in with the Patrick Star and Matte collab. This is the Patrick's powder, which is honestly a really good powder. Like, I have used this powder, a really good powder. I don't know if MAC made it permanent, but now Patrick Star has his own makeup brand, so I can only assume he's gonna come out with his own powder. Like, I can only assume. Like, it would make so much sense for him to do that, so we'll see. His first products that he launched, the makeup removing spray in the makeup remover wipes. I'm like, hello, first off, who's still using like makeup remover wipes? I feel like, what? Oh no. Maybe certain people are, but I'm not one of those people at all. I feel like it's super wasteful and I don't like it. It was just really shocking that he picked those as his 2 first products to launch. So I was like, okay. And what else was super shocking is Jackie Aina launched her own brand too. And her first product is candles. And I was like, did Trend Mood mess up? No, Trend Mood definitely didn't mess up. It's legit candles. I was just like, what? I was like, I'm just really confused. I mean, she had her reasoning for why she picked candles, but I'm just like, honey, I'm not buying a candle. Like, that is not what I was expecting from you at all. This is the Buxom Bronzer in Maldives. You already know I've used this for forever and still have it, because it's like such a nice shimmery blush. I mean, not blush, such a nice shimmery bronzer. Now I'm just going to do a little something because everything looks a little light, but like I said, it may just need to be set, but I'm trying to compensate for this lightness. But yeah, Jackie Aina candles, I was like, don't know if we asked for this, but okay. I'm not getting them. I didn't pick up anything from Patrick Star either. I haven't really been picking up any makeup because honestly, nothing has really moved me. Like at all. I haven't seen like a palette that I was the only other palette that I really wanted was Raw Beauty Christie's collab with Pure, but they had so many issues with the website, which is totally not Raw Beauty Christie's fault at all. It's Pure's. It was so many issues with that launch. I was just like, no thank you. I don't have time to be sitting in a virtual line trying to check out, and then like some people were like, oh, it's 91,000 people in front of you. Like, what? Like, no, that's what we're not gonna do. Wasn't feeling it. I really like her, but I ain't got time. But there was a relaunch, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I kind of checked out after the first thing was such a mix. This is my MAC Dark Mineralized Skin Finish. One of the GOATs, been around forever, at least for me. I just kind of go on top of everything, melt everything in. Sometimes, well, yeah, sometimes I set the rest of my face and then do my bronzer, and then sometimes I'll do like I did today and just do the bronzer and then put my finishing powder on top. It just depends. Like, it doesn't make or break my routine, that's for sure. I've done it both ways and it's been just fine. And then this is when I actually put makeup on my nose. And I just really like the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. It makes everything look so much nicer. And I didn't used to believe that. I used to think people were just standing for MAC, but that product is actually really good. And then I'm going with a blush. This is my Tarte Feisty blush. It's one of the Amazonian, however you want to say it, blushes. I really like it. It's really subtle. I'm not one of those people who like to look like, oh my gosh, I have blush on. Just like a little bit, a little dab will do you. That's all you need. And then people have been doing like the blush over your nose. I think it's cute or whatever. And after I do all of that, I go in with my setting spray, which is my Scandinavia finishing spray. And I just fan with like my mixing palette. And that's good enough for me. And we all know what time it is. It's highlighting time. So this is the Crayon Case Honor Roll highlighter. Gonna be very honest. It's not like one of those metro booming all up in your face highlighters. Like, I feel like it's super subtle. Like, look at this. Like, this is super, like, if you're someone who's not real subtle, just make sure it was some on the brush. Like, it's super subtle. So if you're one of those people who don't like really glistening highlighters, you don't want to be seen from a mile away, you don't want the highlighter reflecting off your sunglasses in the sun, this is one of those highlighters for sure. Like, for sure. Which is cool if that's your vibe. For me, it's not enough. I really like these Maybelline Master Chrome highlighters. This is the one in Molten Gold. They need to put that bigger. But these, you don't need a lot, just a little shimmy. And it already just, look at that. Pew! That's how I like mine to look. Like, I use the Crayon Case one as a base, but when it comes to like boom boom boom, I pick up these Master Chromes, or obviously the Fenty highlighters are super metro booming too, okay? And then after I do that, we just need to go in and finish the lower lash line. I'll take the same brush that we used to do the shimmer shadows, and I honestly just go in with the same shimmer shadows and just mix it with a little bit of the darker brown, and I just feel like that's super cute. And then I just kind of drag it up like that to connect it. It's different, it may not be for everybody. I like it, but like I always say, makeup is personal. My eyeball. Gots to be more careful, okay? And then we just need one more thing. As I struggle sitting here looking for a brush. I just like to do my inner corner. So for my inner corner highlight, I'm just gonna go in with this middle shimmer right here. Let's take a little bit and do like that. Yeah, honey. And then we are pretty much done. The final step on my brows, I like to run through with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow gel, and I have it in Auburn. I need some water, and this is just to further lay down like any scraggly hairs, and it's colored, so it does add like a little color, so be careful. So we'll do that. You see I just put on a very little, because you see that stuff you don't need a lot of. And we're just gonna get rid of this excess. And for lips, I haven't been doing anything too crazy, honestly. This is the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lippy, and this is when Ellery here on YouTube collab with her, and this is her lip gloss Netta that I really like, and it's just a nice little cool nude. I don't even line my lips with it because you don't need to. Okay, maybe I needed to because it's pinker than what I remember. is definitely pinker. I don't know what, maybe it's a different one I was thinking of, or did I have a gloss? I think I put a gloss on top of a gloss. This is also another Ehrling collab with ColourPop called Sthlm, and I think this is what I put over it when I did this lippy combo, because I'm like, I don't remember it being this pink, but I'm not mad at it. And this is just like a shimmer, little shim. So this is the final look. Just kidding, we didn't put on any mascara, but I'm not going to because, as you guys know, I'm not going anywhere actually. If you wanted to, well, obviously you would want to just put on some mascara, but I'm not, because I'm not going anywhere. But I give you guys some up close and personal. This is how this side of the face is looking. I feel like I didn't. I was like, maybe I missed some foundation right there. It looks a little weird. Looks a little weird right there. Maybe I accidentally wiped some off. We'll fix that. And now back up. But this is just like a super cute and a super fun like summer look if you are actually going out, or even if you're just staying in the house. Or if you just want to take the eyes and do the eyes, you can do that. However you want to remix and do. I just wanted to sit down and come chill with you guys, talk a little bit, hang out a little bit, and you know, just do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because why aren't you subscribing? Why wouldn't you? I'm back now. I'm back, okay? If there's anything you guys want to see, any foundations you want me to test, any new lippies or anything like that, I'm more than happy to do so. If you have any video recommendations, let me know down in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.